So we're at the CoreLogic Interconnect event. I'm with Garret Gray. Thank you for the invitation to be here.
Yeah,
It's
thanks
great
for being here.
for this event. Why don't we start with this easy question? Tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got here in a minute.
Okay, in a minute. All right. My name is Garret Gray. I'm the president of CoreLogic's insurance division. I actually got here by acquisition. So I was acquired. Some of you may know me from NextGear. I founded that company a good 17 years ago and was acquired about 2 years ago. So I came in, and then they are crazy enough to let me run everything after acquiring me. So.
Well, it sounds like a good journey. Well, let's get right to it. You had a keynote session. For those that couldn't be there, could you share just a couple of highlights that you want people to know about?
Yeah, look, I think the main things that we're talking about is how AI is going to really transform the insurance landscape and how people can prepare for it. And really, the main message is your data is really important, and it's going to inform AI in the future. And so you got to really treasure it and do something with it to make it valuable.
Okay, very good. That's all the talk.
Yeah,
AI,
it's
all
blown
of a
up
sudden.
on the scene over the last year.
With Clean Facts magazine and the media brands I work with, a year ago, it was autocorrect.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
But now it's everything. So
That's right.
now you've been in the industry a while, a long time. I don't want to ask you how old you are or anything, but you've
Yes.
seen the good and the bad.
Yes.
And there's so much talk about relationships, restoration contractors, the insurance companies. I know this is going to be a tough question, but what do you see as the solution?
To repair or to build a bridge between insurance
So we
carriers
don't have
and-
these conversations.
Yeah. So I think that insurers and contractors want the same thing. They just need a way to talk the same language and get out of the negotiating phase and get into a partnership phase. And so I think technology is the solution, honestly, because it standardizes things. It highlights good contractors from maybe less good contractors, and at least pairs up the contractors that work well with different carriers. And so I think that will shift things as things get more digitized, so that contractors and carriers can have a better working relationship.
Okay, I like that. So thinking about Interconnect, the CoreLogic event, where we're at right now, there's so many events in the industry.
Yeah.
Why is this one? Obviously, you think this is the one to come to. Why? What's happening here, and what's going on behind the scenes that we don't see on a show floor?
Yeah. So one thing I am really thrilled about is that this event has been growing year over year. So this is our second one, and we've doubled in size in 1 year, which is really good growth. And I think partly what resonates with people is the whole intention behind the event is to create a place for co-creation and collaboration. And so even the way we've set up the booths and the chairs and the ambiance and the different installations is all designed to get people to talk and to figure out how to build a better tomorrow together. And that was the theme of our event this year. And I think it's just the content and the intentionality behind what we're doing is a little different, and I think it's been resonating with people.
Okay. There might be some watching this, restoration contractors, who are scratching their head going, I don't have problems like that. I do my job, I submit my invoice, everything's good. Do you think that's a rare thing, or is that?
I think most contractors feel like there's a struggle to get paid on time and fast, and to not have to do a lot of negotiation. I still think we have a lot of maturing to do in this space. And I think it's getting better. With some carriers that we're working with, we're getting to 80% low touch, which means there's no negotiation back and forth on certain perils. And so I think that will happen more. But no, I think contractors probably still feel like there's it's rough for them, and they need some help to smooth out the friction.
I know you talked about in a roundtable earlier, the data is so important.
Yeah.
That if that's the solution and you're providing it, and we're talking about a marathon, long term,
Yeah.
but you're seeing results
Yeah.
from that. Okay. If you had a moment to tell the industry what you want to see them do, restoration contractors, who we're talking to,
Yeah.
what would you want them to do besides become a customer of CoreLogic?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that they need to be just a customer of CoreLogic. We're probably working with them in one way or another already.
Probably so.
And we have other things we can offer, and all of that's great. But I think that somebody asked me a similar question. And I said, look, if you are still asking your people, hey, what's going on with this job? Or if you're going to a whiteboard and trying to figure out what's going on with this job, or if you're going to Excel or something outside of a system that you own, that you can manage, you are wasting so much valuable data that you will one day, and even today, if you wanted to, have AI make more efficiently available to you. And so if you can get it into a system, I'd love it to be my system, but any system that you think is going to have access to the best data, to augment the data that you have, and then apply AI analytics on it, that is what's going to separate and help differentiate contractors and make them more competitive going forward.
That's some good advice from Garret Gray. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.